I thought, Ash, that we could try something new and something different. So here are 6 different tier rankings going from can will win the World Cup down to already on the flight home and everything in between. And what we're going to do is rank all the 48 teams so far on June 20th based on either their first game or a couple of teams have already played 2. So we're going to go through each country and we're going to decide together where we would rank them all. And so, shall we start? Mexico first.
Mexico first, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on in. Yeah, looking good. Host nation, got the people behind them, looking solid. Already through to the knockout stages. Great.
Yeah, 100% agree. Wouldn't necessarily have them winning the trophy, but not a surprise that they're looking good as a host nation. Easy one. Okay, South Africa, 2 red cards, awful start. One of the bottom 2, I'd probably already have them on the flight home, to be honest, mate.
Yeah, send them back. Not a great looking team at all. Nah.
No chance. Okay, now South Korea is an interesting one. Won their first game 2-1, second at the moment behind Mexico in their group.
Yeah.
Where would you put them?
Looking good, mate. They're always a solid team, South Korea. They're performing well, although they did lose, didn't they? Against Mexico. But they're looking good.
Next is actually Czech Republic. So they've got a point so far. They drew, didn't they, with South Africa, which wasn't a great result considering how South Africa played against Mexico. So they need to beat Mexico in the last game to have any chance of going through, which is tough. Yeah. So at the boarding gate.
At the boarding gate. Yeah, because they will be going home anytime soon after that anyway.
So to be fair, South Africa do have a point. So if they can somehow beat South Korea, they could still go through.
But I just don't think it's likely. They're playing awful. So yeah, they're still on the fly.
Okay, now the host nation, moving to Group B now, Canada, looking good.
6-0 win. That was great. Can't complain. Looking good.
Yeah, and I think host nation, good manager. We thought that they could do well, right? So not that much of a surprise package at the moment.
And leading their group, you know?
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Next up, we've got Bosnia and Herzegovina. The boarding gate.
Yeah, 100%. They've drawn with Qatar, which is that game in that group that you would have needed to win. They have to play Canada. So, yeah, it's going to be tough. So
3rd in the group. Actually, mate, I think we should put Czechia at Last Chance Saloon.
Yeah.
Because if they do get a good result, they can still go through. I think, Last Chance Saloon for Czechia.
Okay, agreed. Qatar, bottom of the group.
On the flight home.
They can still go through, though.
But they conceded 6 goals against Canada. I mean, terrible.
True. The thing is, though, 32 teams go through. So, see you later on the flight home. Okay, Switzerland. Now, Switzerland have done well. They've got 4 points so far, 1 win and 1 draw. They are second in the group, so all to play for them. They've always been a good team, though, so I would have them in looking good rather than surprise package because they're not that much of a surprise to me doing well. What would you say?
Yeah, just a solid, normal team, looking good.
Brazil,
I don't know. I'll put them in the surprise, but a negative surprise.
I'd agree. I'd actually agree with you. Yeah, it could be either way, right?
Yeah.
We can define that now, surprise in both good and bad.
Yeah.
Obviously, they can win the World Cup still.
Now, they're still technically one of the favourites, but they have surprised us. So I'd put them in a surprise package.
Go on, let's do it. So one of my teams there. Another one of my teams, Morocco, who have been good, very good. Good draw with Brazil at the start. Then they followed that up with a victory, didn't they, against Scotland. It was a tight game. Scotland did quite well. That was a 1-0 win, but they are one of the favourites from Africa, and it's not a surprise to me that they're doing well, but I don't think they can win the World Cup. So I'd also have them in looking good.
Looking good, yeah.
Cool. Okay, Haiti.
They're on that flight home, mate. Yeah, they were the first one to be kicked off the World Cup, weren't they?
Right, so they are literally on the flight home. Okay, Scotland.
Last Chance Saloon. They played awful against Morocco. That was a really hard watch. They were like babbling buffoons. It was so bad. All that crowd, all of that kind of energy that Scotland brings. It was so hard to watch that game last night, mate.
Yeah, agreed. It was a tough watch. So, okay. And I'm not surprised that they've won a game. They've still got every chance of going through, though. So it's not necessarily Last Chance Saloon, but based on the category we've picked, that's probably the most relevant.
Yeah, because they will go through pretty much because they're only got to get a point in the next game. Oh, no, they're against Brazil, aren't they?
They're against Brazil, but they don't. They could go through with 3 points.
Yeah.
They could go through with 3 points.
I think they'll do better against Brazil than they did against Morocco, to be honest.
So do I.
Last Chance Saloon, just because they might get annihilated by Brazil and some
True.
random reason they might not go
Going to come
through.
down to goal difference. Yeah. So,
Yeah.
yeah. All right. The US of A, your team.
Looking good.
Yeah. No doubt about that. The only question is, can they win the World Cup? No.
No, not at all. Not at all. Although many Americans will have you believe that they will have to 2 victories in a row. Australia and
Paraguay.
Paraguay. Oh my God, bro, we're gonna win the World Cup. No, chill.
Talking of Paraguay, they obviously lost in that first game to the US, but then they did win their second game against Turkey last night with the man sent off, which we've spoken about, Almiron. So they're on 3 points, but they are 2 goals behind Australia, who they play, right, in the last game. So that's a big game. Australia, Paraguay. I think if both draw that, they'll know they'll both go through. So
Last Chance Saloon for them as well, I reckon. Yeah.
And same for Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although
Happy
they
days.
also played awful against USA. That was really hard to watch.
They did. They did. Turkey already home. That's a big shock. I mean, we're going to put on the flight home, but they're also surprised because I would have had them as one of the better teams in that group before the tournament.
Really big surprise. But just the way of the World Cup.
That's it. They're out. Okay. Who have we got next?
Germany.
The Germans.
Can win. After that first game, they could win.
There we go.
Again, they probably do have one of the easiest groups out of everyone. Ivory Coast, Ecuador, and Curacao. So we're not really going to see them challenged for a little while longer. But the way that they played in that first game, they were one of the only teams I've watched so far where they've got their shit together.
Yeah, even though you got to be who's in front of you. We saw Spain fuck it up against Cape Verde, right? So even though they were only playing Curacao, we've changed it now. It was from Curacao. There we go. Got it right finally.
Yeah. After being corrected multiple times. Yeah, we got it.
Even though it's 7-1, they played great football, and look, it's Germany. They can always win the World Cup. No question. Okay, next is Curacao. On the flight home.
See you later.
See you later. Okay, Côte d'Ivoire playing tonight against Germany.
They're second in the group, 3 points. They'll go through 100% in that group.
Prize package? Looking good.
They only scored 1 goal in their game against Ecuador. So, yeah, it just last chance saloon, mate.
I think they're looking good. They play 1 game, they've won it. They've got Curacao to come after Germany.
Yeah.
I expect them to do decent against Germany tonight. So
okay, let's go for looking good then. And again, next episode we can move all these around.
We can move them. Yeah. Unless I delete this by accident. Okay, who's that? Ecuador. Oh dear, Ecuador. Last chance saloon.
Yeah, but
I mean, Curacao. They got to beat Curacao tonight.
Yeah.
If they beat Curacao, they're looking okay.
I'd say no. They're on 0 points, bro.
Yeah, they only played 1.
Yeah, but I'm not sure. I would put them at the boarding gate. I'm envisioning a 0-0 or 1-1 against Curacao tonight.
Okay. Well, look, either way, last chance saloon are at the boarding gate. They need to win tonight. So if they don't win, they're on the flight home. So at boarding gate. Right. Your team, the Dutch.
That was
off in half an hour.
Yeah, they were as a draw their first game, wasn't it? So no surprises, no looking good. Last chance saloon.
Yeah, they drew to Japan, who are a good team. Are you surprised they didn't win the game?
Against Japan? Yeah, Japan's a great team, but I thought the Netherlands was going to show out pretty early on in the tournament and give Japan like a real good run. It was very much a equally matched, everything's all right kind of game. But there was no surprises. I wasn't surprised by the Netherlands or Japan.
Yeah, agreed. And also, Sweden smashed Tunisia 5-1, and the Netherlands play Sweden. So it is kind of last chance saloon because they lose that game. Japan beat Tunisia. They're in trouble.
Yeah.
Okay, agreed. Japan thought they played well. They got a good draw against Netherlands.
Yeah.
Looking good?
Looking good. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Sweden looking very good. 5-1 first game, but we don't think they can win the World Cup. Looking good. Happy with that? Tunisia got smashed at the boarding gate.
Yeah.
Because they got a few decent players.
I reckon with everyone who else is in their group, I think they're on the flight home.
That's a good point. Yeah, yeah. How are they going to not finish 4th?
I think they are going to be 4th. They have to be. I mean, Sweden looking great. Japan, solid team. Netherlands, brilliant team. I think they're on the way home.
Tough group, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Fair dues, agreed. Now, this is an interesting one. Belgium failed to win.
This is the 1 point group. Everybody, they're all working together to go through as a unit.
The two next groups, G and H, are both all 1 point groups.
Yeah.
Which is interesting, yeah. Well, Belgium, who did they draw to? Do you remember?
They drew to, was it Egypt? Iran, they play tomorrow at 8. So,
Okay.
yeah, it was against Egypt.
Okay. So Egypt would be up there as well, Mo Salah. So it's not the worst point, but also not great. Last Chance Saloon?
Yeah, I
Or-
reckon for all 4 teams in this group, Last Chance Saloon.
Okay.
Nice and easy. There we go. We should mention them, though. Who we got? We got the Iran, New Zealand, Belgium, and Egypt. I think we should, all of them, Last Chance Saloon, because anyone could go home from that group.
Right. I've got Spain surprise bad package here, not
Yeah.
beating Cape Verde.
Yeah.
Yeah? And
Yeah.
then Cape Verde drawing with Spain surprise package.
Surprise. Yeah. Put them both there. We never thought we'd have in surprise package Brazil, Spain, and Cape Verde.
That's why we watch the games.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, very disappointed from Spain. I hope they show up in the next game tomorrow at 5 o'clock against Saudi Arabia.
I know. I do as well. I need the points, man.
Yeah.
Talking of Saudi Arabia, drew with Uruguay. Good point for them, but
Last chance?
yeah, last chance. Uruguay, last chance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, who we
Right.
got next? France. Come on, the old Francia can win the World Cup.
France, what did you say at the boarding gate for France?
Oh, already on the flight home, mate, with the World Cup trophy in hand.
What, the bong one, yeah.
Yeah. The smashed glass.
Obviously
Yeah.
can win the World Cup. They joined Germany, no doubt.
100%. They looked good, and I think they're just going to show us as the competition goes. Their next game is against Iraq on Monday, so they should storm that, really, shouldn't they?
100%. The team France beat Senegal 3-1. Senegal were a good team. They just came up against Mbappe. They didn't do too badly, but what I would say, Ash, is with that group, they've got to play Norway next, who won their first game. So it's last chance saloon.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think last chance saloon for them, and I think Iraq is at the boarding gate.
Not on the flight home yet.
Oh, good. Yeah. Stick them on the flight. We need to fill up the seats.
With that group,
Yeah, there's no chance they're going to get a point even. Maybe they get a point against Senegal if they're lucky, but
yeah, points not enough to go through. They're not going to beat France. They've already lost to Norway. So yeah.
send them home.
Why? It's the Vikings.
Mm,
Can they win? Looking good, obviously, right? Can Norway win the World Cup?
maybe.
It's not out of the question, is it?
Definitely not out of the question at all. They looked good. Haaland makes things happen. He's a great player to have on the team to do so. Do they have any other players really that's going to deliver for them to get them over that line to beat a France peak or Brazil peak? I'm not sure. I think they're just looking good.
Me too. Looking very good, but yeah, be one step too far. But wouldn't be surprised if they make the quarters or something like that. Right, your Argy Bargies.
Looking good.
Can win
'Cause-
the World.
no, I mean, they got to go through England. So I don't think they're going to win.
Do they?
Yeah, so we'll have to probably play them in the semis.
Well, so far away that's no. Come on, Argentina can win the World Cup again with Messi, surely.
Yeah, could do. I'm not convinced, but
You're not convinced after
we'll
3-0 victory.
yeah, but it's a 3-0 victory against bloody
Algeria, not bad.
Yeah, but it's not great, is it? Again, we've only seen one match from them, so we can't really say. So at the moment, just based on everything else, past, present, future, they can win the World Cup. Yeah, for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
We have to.
Yeah.
We
Just
have
because it's Messi.
It's Messi. Yeah, exactly. It's Messi. Okay. Algeria, who lost to Argentina, 0 points. The only thing is that they've got to play Jordan, who they could beat,
Mm-hmm.
and I would expect them to beat. So I wouldn't have them going home yet, but I'd have them in the boarding gate.
At the boarding gate. Yeah.
Yeah.
Same with Jordan.
Austria beat
Austria.
Jordan. Well, Jordan at the boarding gate. Has to be, doesn't it? And then Austria beat Jordan. They're looking pretty good. So
Put them in looking good. Nice. Portugal.
Portugal now drawing 1-1 with Congo. Is that a bad surprise package? Or is it last
Definitely.
chance saloon?
I think surprise or on the flight home.
Get Ronaldo. If Ronaldo's on the flight home, I'll put them as can win the World Cup.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Yeah. If Ronaldo's on the flight home, they know they're going to be flying first class. That's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
surprise package.
surprised that they didn't show up harder than what they did. So
Got it. And Congo the same. Getting a draw
surprise.
with Portugal. My chaos pick, Johan Visser, who we know from the Premier League, got the goal, great header. But still, no one would have expected them to get a point from that game. So surprise package, right? Your Uzbekis.
Is it a Jean or a Stan? We're going to make the same joke every episode. Uzbekistan, put them on the flight home, mate.
Yeah, your chaos pick.
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get through, are they? I mean, DR Congo, they could get 3 points. Maybe it's enough to send them through.
Nah,
maybe at the boarding gate.
I think they're on the flight home. If anyone is, they are. Congo have a better team than them. They've already lost to Colombia, so they're going to play Portugal. No, I can't see it happening.
Yeah.
There's no way Uzbekistan qualifying.
Well, we'll find out tomorrow anyway against DR Congo.
Yeah, I fully expect the Congolese to win that game. Okay, last team from Group K before we get to the last group, England's group, is Colombia. So they beat Uzbekistan, I think it was 3-1, and they're looking pretty good.
Looking good. Yeah.
Okay. Now, England. We can win.
We can win. Make sure you put them before Germany up there. Oh, you can't. No! Oh, maybe we can. Wait! No. Yeah!
In that case, we'll put France there.
Yeah. Can win the World Cup. Looked great. Excited to see some more.
Yeah. Croatia looked okay. Had a tough game at the start, but they got to beat Panama next. Last chance saloon. Ghana. They did what they needed to do. They beat Panama.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wouldn't say it was a surprise they beat Panama. I wouldn't say it was last chance saloon. What they do against England. The game that will matter will be one against Croatia.
So I'd say
looking good or surprise. No,
I'd say last chance saloon, mate. Just for the fact that they might lose the next two.
Yeah, looking good's too much, isn't it? And then Panama, they're on the flight home.
Yeah, see you, Nonka.
All right, there we have it.
There we go. All teams categorized there. And let us know in the comments if you agree with this or if we should change any. Obviously, bear in mind that this was done on Saturday, the 20th of June. So we've only had 1 or 2 games from some. We will be updating this as we go along to move people around. Don't worry. But yeah, if you disagree with anything as of Saturday, do let us know in the comments because we're happy to move things around.
Yeah, and if you like this type of format, let us know as well because we're open to suggestions about new segments we can do.
Yeah, this is great. I love this. It's good to kind of visualize all of the teams like that.
I thought it was cool.
Also, it gives the viewers a little look into all the different flags just in case they didn't know what kind of flags belong to which country. Speaking to the Americans.
Yeah, exactly.